Good morning. Time to rise and shine for Larkin Sunshine and a brand new Let's Play of Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Now, I'm showing you here my password. There are 6 different spaces. There are 6 different screens. Now, in case you're wondering why there is no music, that's because there is no music in this section, as odd as that is. So the password, this password is directly linked to my Golden Sun 1 account. And this is the gold password. Gold password transfers all of the Golden Sun 1 data into your Golden Sun 2 file. There's a silver password that that gives less data. If you transfer, and okay, so let me rephrase. There are 3 different passwords: bronze, silver, and gold. Bronze password transfers the character's names, levels, gin collection, and status of certain events as to influence events. In here. Silver password has all of those, but also adds on stat boosts. And gold gives pretty much everything in the transfer. Now, because I'm playing this on an emulator, I had to type in all of these. This is 260 letters long. Now, if I were playing this on Game Boy Advance, I would have used a transfer cable, which would have made this a lot easier. But in order to do this, your Golden Sun 1 file must say clear data on it. Data, whichever one. Also, you notice that there's actually a few letters missing. The capital I, the small l, the number 1, the lowercase 0, and the number... the capital I, the small l, the number 1, the lowercase o, and the number 0. Due to how confusing they look. So that is my password. And now it's time to begin. I'm sorry this took a little long to actually do, but I hope I can make up for it. Ages ago, or the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over. Wait, hold on 1 second. Oh, sorry. Apparently, I had the sound off on Visual Boy Advance. Ages ago, or so the stories tell, the power of alchemy ruled over the world of Wayard. Alchemy wrought the base of elements of humanity into thriving civilizations like lead into gold. Oh, it's so good to hear this song again. But in time, man's dreams gave birth to untold strife. Dreams of endless riches, of eternal life, of dominion over all that lived. Dreams of conquest and of war. These dreams would have torn apart if not for a few and brave wise men who sealed away the power of alchemy deep in Mount Aleph's Sol Sanctum. Prologue from Book 1. So yes, Golden Sun: The Lost Age is a direct sequel. The town of Vale guarded the secret for many years until Isaac and Jenna, whose parents died in a storm 3 years before, disturbed the sanctum. Satiros and Minardi of the Mars clan followed them into the sanctum. With them traveled Jenna's brother, Felix, thought lost in that same tragic storm. Satiros and Minardi stole the elemental stars, the keys to breaking the seal on the power of alchemy, and kidnapped Jenna and the scholar Kraden. These 4 jewels were used to fire the elemental lighthouses. The seal on alchemy would be broken. Isaac and Garrett set out to stop Satiros, rescue their friends, and return the elemental stars to their home in Sol Sanctum. They banded together with a young wind adept named Ivan and pursued Satiros and Minardi to Immel, a winterlocked town near Mercury Lighthouse. There they met the guardian of the lighthouse, a water adept named Mia. With her, they pursued Satiros to the eyrie high atop Mercury Lighthouse. Isaac was too late to stop Satiros from lighting the beacon and escaping. Again, Isaac chased him across Angara to the shores of the Karagal Sea. Taking passage on a troubled ship, Isaac crossed the Karagal to Tolby. He spoke with Tolby's leader, a strange man named Bobby. Notice that the scenery is also taken from Golden Sun 1 as well. Yeah, like these are all backgrounds for the battles. Bobby entered Isaac and Colosso as a test of his powers. Isaac's psi energy won Colosso and earned him Bobby's trust. Bobby revealed a great secret to Isaac. Thanks to a mystic draft from the lost land of Lemuria, Bobby had lived for 150 years. He offered to help Isaac, who then headed deep into Gondolin. In the town of Lalavero, Isaac learned that Satyrus and Minardi had kidnapped a young girl named Sheba, whom they needed within the lighthouse. Isaac fought and defeated them atop the lighthouse, but he was too late. The beacon had been lit. A great cataclysm followed. Sheba fell into the sea. Felix jumped in to save her, but both were lost in the roiling waves. Jenna left the lighthouse to find them, but to no avail. Isaac went to Lalavero, where Babu asked him to find Lemuria and the remaining lighthouses. He gave Isaac a Lemurian ship to make the journey for the Lost Land. This chapter of our story begins with Jenna just before the beacon on Venus Lighthouse is lit. Camelot presents Golden Sun Book 2. The Lost Age. Are you sure we should be leaving like this? Well, don't go down those stairs. We can't go back into the lighthouse. Maybe I should have stopped my brother. Jenna, is something troubling you? What is it? What's wrong? I have a bad feeling. Like something terrible is going to happen. How unlike you, Jenna. Surprised to see me? Alex, were you listening? Where's Felix? Why isn't he here with you? My brother? He left us. What can Felix possibly be thinking? He was worried about Sheba. He went to check on her. He was supposed to be leading you out of here. I thought you would have been far from this lighthouse by now. Why are you still here? We tried to stop Felix from going back up to the area. How like him. Once Felix gets an idea into his head, he rarely changes his mind. Alex, what were we just talking about now? And I also like how I just gave those two different voices in the span of 10 seconds. What did you mean when you said, how unlike you? I was merely surprised to hear you're expressing such concern, Jenna. Nevertheless, I'm impressed Felix went back. Don't change the subject, Alex. What did you mean? Are you saying that I'm insensitive? If that's what you heard, then I must have misspoken. Accept my apologies. Well, Jenna, I think Alex has said his piece on the matter. I'm not sure he has, Creighton. Who do you think you are talking to me like that? I retract my statement, my dear. Don't forget all about it, Jenna. So tell me about this feeling, Jenna. I've got a feeling somebody's watching her. Alex. I'm not sure if we should be leaving Venus Lighthouse yet. What are you saying? You can't really mean to remain here. You can't really mean to remain here. Ugh. Alex is right. It's far too dangerous, Jenna. We will only hinder the others. The others? Did Isaac follow us to the lighthouse? It would seem so. He must be trying to stop Cyderos and Minority. If my brother goes back to and finds Isaac, they're going to end up fighting. If the Venus Lighthouse has not been lit yet, yes, they will fight. Felix is terribly rash, young man, is he not? Why are boys such fools? I don't know. He may be rash, but Felix is no fool. His good qualities outweigh his bad. That's why I think Isaac would understand if we just talked to him. Why didn't I think of this before now? Please, can we go back up and talk to Isaac? I'm afraid that's not possible. Alex, why? He is an enemy. Isaac? An enemy? Our methods may differ, but you and I ultimately want the same thing. To light the elemental lighthouses. Isaac and his friends would prevent this from happening. So that makes them enemies? Sadly, yeah. But fear not. They won't be able to defeat Cyderos and Minority. So, Felix went back to the top of the lighthouse? Why do you seem so pleased, Alex? Why shouldn't I be? After all, the lighthouse will soon shine brightly once again. Alex, why do you want to see the beacon lit so badly? Oh, so it's my turn to answer questions, is it? Once alchemy was commonplace throughout this world. With its power, mankind worked wonders across the land. The lost age of man. I want to see that world restored once again, and what, Alex? We've spoken long enough already. Let us continue this another time. We should leave the lighthouse now, before the beacon is fired. I concur. Let's meet at the location we agreed on and wait on for Felix. Yeah, I do apologize that this is sort of long. Now, the difference between Golden Sun 1 and Golden Sun 1... Now, the main difference between Golden Sun 1 and 2 for me is that I don't remember Golden Sun 2 as well. Although last time I played Golden Sun 2 was shortly after I had played Golden Sun 1 for the channel. Just as like a refresher course. There they are! Get them! Excuse me. I heard him sent us to some guard here, but I never thought we'd actually run into them. Scoundrels, what have you done with Sheba? Return her now, or you're really going to regret it. Are there supposed to be more of them? Huh. Maybe they're just the first ones to come out. Great, that means we've got them outnumbered. We could probably take them, you think? Go fetch the other Tolby soldiers still stationed in Lalavera. Yes, sir. We'll go tell the guys in the caves. Got it, boss. How unfortunate. It looks like an ambush. What should we do, Jenna? What do you mean? Look around. We'll have to fight them. Are you serious? Jenna, are you really prepared to fight these men? We don't have any other choice. We have to. Well then. Allow me to shoulder some of your burden. Burden? We regroup along the road leading away from Lalavera. Do you understand? You don't need to remind us, Alex. We know the place. Follow this road west and take the path down through the canyon to the cave. On the other side of that cave, you will find a small peninsula called Idajima. We meet there. Thankfully, only those workmen block your route. Unfortunately, they don't look too tough. Hello? We can hear you! That's just plain rude. Why don't the two of you escape and leave the Tolby soldiers to me? Two of us? Alone? You can use synergy, can't you, Jenna? Yes? Then you'll be fine. We shall reconvene at the peninsula. You think you could tie on Tolby's finest on your own little mound? Well, to be frank, you all look the same height as me, so calling him a little man just doesn't make sense to put in as a text. I do not wish to inflict unnecessary bloodshed. Don't wish to. What's that supposed to mean? If you lay a hand on these two, I assure you that you will be made to regret it. By advancing, I assume you mean to fight. Permit me to strike the first blow. What was that? I don't know, but whatever he did, it's out of our league. You guys deal with him until backup arrives. Oh, so you're next? Hey, no need to worry about us. We're not soldiers, we're not anybody. Seriously, there's no way we're gonna face off against you. Let's get out of here. How undignified and how shameful. Jenna, now's your chance. Go to Idajima and wait for me. I'm not finished with you yet. You mentioned backup from Lalavera? Let's go meet them together, shall we? Hey, Bal. When they get here, you'll really be in for it. Do you honestly believe that even 100 of you could stop me? How amusing. This I must see. They're gone. Come on, Jenna. Let's be going. There's nothing standing in our way now. But what is it now? You're worried about hurting any innocents? Or just try to hold back when you're fighting? Let's get going. To the peninsula. So yeah, we're finally taking control of Jenna. Well, I know that was before that cutscene, but still. What am I going to be the one to wait for backup? Yeah, please, just let me go in. Hey! That scary guy with the blue hair is not with you. Great. Now you'll see what I'm really made of. So, Jenna is fire elemental. This is fume. I can't believe I got beaten by a girl. So, Golden Sun 2 has additional... Well, yeah, has additional synergy spells. Who cares? I can handle some girl and her grandpa. Oh, can you? Maybe I should have underestimated her. Yeah, and he's not my grandpa. Something else Golden Sun 2 has are, I kind of want to say fusion summons. Well, so summons that take like, yes, there were summons in Golden Sun 1, but maybe we should have had a bigger breakfast. There goes my big promotion. Alright, so maybe you are going somewhere after all. We'll get to those eventually, but pretty much if you have enough gens of two different elements, so water and fire, earth and fire, there will be summon. There will be different summons. Yeah. This is the place, isn't it? The peninsula at the end of the road, to the west. That's what he told us. This must be Idajima, or Itajima. I don't know. Now, unfortunately, well, Nardi said a ship would be here. We're gonna see if we can find it. It's right there. Now, unfortunately, there isn't much information about the Golden Sun series. Wait. Oh, I swear. You're like a kid with a new toy. Hurry up in there. What's wrong? It's missing. What are you talking about? The thingy that makes it go. What do you mean? What's so important about this thingy? The boat can't move without it. That Minardi, she tricked us. Tricked us? Yeah, by passing this dead boat off on us. There's no trick. This boat is a dud how to get here in the first place. Alright. Must have been the orb. What orb? Don't you remember the crystal Saturos was carrying? The big black pearl thing? Certain he could move the ship with it. There you are. I see you found the boat. We set sail as the beacon has been fired, correct? Strange. It's not lit yet. You're right. Why is it taking so long? And why hasn't my brother returned? Strange. I think it might actually be getting worse. I think the lighthouse is collapsing. Look, the curtain around it is crumbling. Mercury lighthouse didn't react this way. What makes Venus different? The lighthouse tremor to erupt in the Suhala Range. How are we going to get back to Gondwana now? And Dejima, it's drifting away from the mainland. But what will happen to us? And this is where Golden Sun 1 ends. Actually. Oh, Kraden. Sorry. Oh, Kraden. How long will this island continue to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Sheesh. No help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. I couldn't even think about food. I wonder what happened to my brother. I can't be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that. That's how we wound up adrift at sea, right? Why aren't you cranky today, Jenna? Well, I suppose you're just worried about Felix. Isaac and the others must have been at the lighthouse too. I suspect you're right. I miss them. Isaac. Felix. Come with me. There's something I wish to show you. They're alive. They're really alive. What is this? Alex, what happened? Oops, I meant to keep that on a bit longer. Thumb slipped. I thought Felix and Sheba were still inside the lighthouse. It's miraculous. Miracle or no, I'm just happy my brother's alive. For the second time. What happened? What happened back there? Sheba. Oh. Thank the elements she's awake. Sheba, are you alright? It's me, Jenna. Jenna? What happened? You drifted here with Felix. With Felix? Take your time. Do you feel alright, Sheba? Where are we? Aidajima. We were all to meet here. But now the island is floating away from Gondolin. This island is moving? I know it must be very hard to believe, Sheba. When the Venus lighthouse was lit, a massive tremor tore us off the continent. The ground beneath the lighthouse roiled, as though it might crumble away. I remember now, and that's what carried us away from Gondolin. But what happened to you, Sheba? You were in the sea, and Saturos... Saturos and Minardi are gone. What do you mean? Another group came. They fought Saturos and Minardi, and won. Was it Isaac? Isaac. Yes, I think that's what they called him. You expect me to believe Isaac and his companions defeated Saturos and Minardi. Have they really grown so powerful in so short a time? But how did you wind up at the sea? When the beacon was lit, the earthquake knocked me off the lighthouse tower. And what's my brother doing here? He tried to save me from drowning. Felix jumped from the top of the lighthouse? Dear me! Felix, are you awake? Felix, you're awake. Brother, are you sure you should be standing? Why didn't you ask that to Sheba, Jenna? You don't seem very surprised to find yourself on a floating island. Felix, once you'd saved Sheba, you must have swum out here, correct? You must have seen that this island was floating when you were swimming. But what do we do now? I have no idea. Nobody knows what lies beyond the Eastern Sea. Unfortunately, I'm a student of alchemy, not geography. What is it, Alex? What's the matter? Can't you see it? Yeah, I apologize for voicing Jenna and Sheba here. My voice is a little too deep to do a female voice. It's a little big for an island. That's no island. It's a new continent. That's no moon. It's a space station. We're saved. We're gonna pass north of the continent. I don't think we're gonna make it. What are we gonna do? Nope. It's a tidal wave. The earthquake wants to cause it. Well, not entirely wrong. Oh my, it's coming right at us. Well, I think. Alex, how can you stay so calm at a time like this? I'm a water adept. Water is my specialty. At times like this, where would be good in panicking? Part of that. We'll be washed away. Help! Do you want to check yourself for injuries? Sure. Looks like the arms are still attached. That's a good start. Yeah, there's a little bit of a slap-happy humor. The legs are working fine too? Yep, you're fine. And now we take control of Felix. What? What am I doing down here? Oh, I must have blacked out when the wave hit. Hey, we've hit land. Must have carried us here. What luck? So, one thing that people do have one thing that people do have sort of a gripe with these two games is that the first game, actually no, I will get to that much later. Sorry, I shouldn't speak for right now because we just got started. So the mechanics really don't change. Between both games. Where's Alex gone? He doesn't seem to be anywhere on the island. Again. Didn't know he wants to restore alchemy to the world. By lighting the 4 elemental lighthouses, he might just succeed. But why the ship? The remaining 2 lighthouses are unreached by land. None remain to be lit across the eastern sea. So we must go to the Great Western Sea. Western Sea. Is that where we're going, Felix? What is that? That's right, our parents' lives depend on it. What about you, Shiba? What do you mean? It's not going to be an easy trip. And there's no reason you should have to face that danger. Right, Felix? Then you should know my reason for traveling with all of you, Felix. What do you mean? It's my destiny. You couldn't tell us about this earlier. But how can we trust us when you don't know why you're with us? I'm sorry, but please, you have to take me. You must. You need me. I don't understand. Why exactly do we need you? You know that I'm an adept, don't you? I can control the wind, as Felix already knows. Even though she was a wind adept? Sakros might have mentioned it atop the lighthouse, I see. They saw that I was a wind adept right away. They kidnapped me for my powers. They needed them on their journey. Oh yeah. They would have needed an alignment that complemented their own. They said they would need a wind adept in order to light Jupiter's beacon. Ah, of course. And I suspect we'll need your power there as well. So you see, you do need me. Alright, I guess I understand now. But you want to know what you mean by destiny, don't you? Yeah. Yes, please. here's the first village, Dyla. That's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. If you subscribe to Sunshine, then you will have sunshine all the time. Good night.